That's my cue again. Hey, welcome back everyone. Red Vixen, thank you for the follow. Come aboard. If you're out there, consider popping up in chat, say hi, and let us know that you're there. What do we do? We do. We have to return to the village, Elder. Get our reward. In the fork tail. But then what? The other one. 2 for 1. We came to town. During his time in the village, Firesdal, Geralt learned of a contract on a monster said to have attacked a merchant in his cart. The merchant in question was very insistent that a witcher investigate this matter and kill the beast. Thank you, Twixor. Thank you, Yeoman Chambers. Sane MRZ, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Let's go cash in for Dragon. We're not far. Hey, Otter, time to throw your shirt out the window. You didn't do that already? Prerequisite.
Vagrant.
Slow now. Whoa.
Whoa.
As if something was tearing me apart from inside.
Something I've always wondered. What do you witchers do once there are no bastards, Lashings, or giants around?
All that's left
Eh?
is to pray.
Answer loud. Answer loud.
I prayed when
Not
God
required,
and my
but
mother-
permitted. Ants optional. Hey, you too.
So will you help with the dragon, or not?
Solved your problem.
And? That it? Tell me more. Did the dragon breathe fire, spit venom?
Well, and it had golden scales.
Yeah, and it had golden scales and smoke poured out its ass like it does out of a chimney.
Just like the skulls sing it. You've earned your reward.
And the princess's hand. But I'll just take the coin.
Princess!
Cranky Witcher.
Welcome, kid. Also not far.
We'll stick together. It'll all work out. Others for rats.
Boyd, hey. Music on Skilliga is really good. Yep, Skilliga music is the best. Skilliga also looks the best. It's up there. I like the sunsets a little bit more valen. A little more orange, a little more familiar. But I can't knock Skellige.
The wagon. Need to look around. Must be the comrade of the fellow from Pharaoh. Odd. Looks like he died of old age, not because a necker ripped him apart.
Geralt, standing on the horses. Unhelpful.
Gashes like claw marks in its flanks, but it's also got lockjaw and a warped spine, like it might have died of tetanus.
Tetanus. Hey, Void. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Oh, it's this one.
What the?
That was close. Something tells me that was no accident. Better investigate.
This one used to have a bug in it, didn't it? Didn't this bug on us a year or two ago? Make a hard save before we go any further, in case things get wonky. Somebody push that rock. You want to take a closer look? Okay. Okay. You don't remember this one, Wombat? All the better. I don't completely remember it. I just,
Furrow looks fresh.
more than a little familiar.
Boulder must have rolled through here.
Well, we're just talking about the scenery right now. Got to bring the people into it. I live in Colorado now, which may not be Skellige, but it's gorgeous in many places. I lived in Manhattan. I lived in Bethesda, Maryland for some years. And I always said it was a pretty place. Problem, all the people that were there. Okay, that's it. I mean, soak in the view for a minute, Geralt. Yeah. Woo!
Boulder started here. I think I see some tracks. A necker. Must have waded through mud before arriving here.
Well, there might be neckers, but there's also wolves. They haven't attacked yet. Did you see one playing in the snow, rolling around?
Show me what you got.
Timing. It's a shame that Geralt has to fight a bunch of white wolves. Of all the things. Doesn't have to fight them. But they were directly in the way. He did taunt them. But they would have attacked if he had gotten any closer. Hey, Manny! Banana in his hole of wisdom. I'm not falling for no banana in the tailpipe. Should just be cool with wolves. He should. Should just be cool with wolves. It's no Texas, but... Hi. Hi, friend. Not friends. Not friends. Bad doggy. Right in the mug.
What's going on here?
You see the nests? I don't remember all this precisely, but this is a bit nasty, isn't it? They're gonna be 10 levels above us. 18, 29, 11. All right then. All right then. Well, time to die. We have for insectoid oil, just enhanced. It's not as bad as Frog Prince.
Damn, you're ugly.
Yeah, but we could be here a little while. Saw the Frog Prince for the first time recently. Wombat, how was it the first time? Did we finish Tomb Raider? We did. Manny, we also went through Croft Manor. We did not do Lara's Nightmare. Kind of a zombie horde mode thing in the manor. I almost started today by doing that last little bit, but burn, burn, burn. Really need to avoid being hit, and I might just need to stick with Quen. As much as I'd like to burn him, if I can't score hits, I can't build up adrenaline. And with the two of them, we're gonna get poisoned like that. As much as I'd love to see him catch fire. Work thing always makes you miss the good stuff. Ah, Manny. Work does that, doesn't it? Wombat misses lots of stuff for work. What are the restrictions other than no armor, no art either? It's not even, I mean, it is a restriction, but it's not meant to be a challenge restriction. It was more of a joke once upon a time. And, we just kept doing it for the past couple years. If you want to see where it started, there's a link. No pants! We're just having fun. We've been playing on Death March for 2 years. A few minutes into the game, we ended up shirtless and just stuck with it, just goofing around. So we don't really have other restrictions, although every once in a while we mess around with something. Just having a good time. This is restricted to having a good time. Although I don't like using bombs, and I mean, I just don't. And you go back far enough, you'll find I'm really stubborn about just being a sword fighter, which gets me in a lot of trouble. It's not meant to make things more difficult. It just sort of feels natural. I love the sword play in this game. I love dancing around. These things get me. These are some of the enemies that even after many playthroughs, especially when they gang up like this, I find them very intimidating. And the UI mod we've got on does let me toggle the UI on. I try not to. 9 out of 10 times I do it, it's by accident. So I could stick with one target. Trying to be opportunistic here. You know, everybody's got their enemy types that they have more trouble with. These still get me. Oh! Patient and go for only the most conservative attacks. They're still likely to. I've got poison applied. Oh, right in the hard fork. And Draga deserve bombs. They deserve bombs, but this is the Geralt that we get. Not the Geralt that they deserve. Otter, missed your question. Are you planning to do a complete run? Do you have any plans for the next game? We've done a few complete runs, and this is going to be a complete run, but we started this back in the fall before my neck got all messed up, and we've recently gotten back to it. A day here and a couple days there. We're going to be playing today and Thursday, and then we'll be starting Mass Effect 3 again on Friday. We'll keep mixing in a day or two of this playthrough until it's done. And it'll include Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine. But I mean, it's going to go on for a while because we're not stopping to play just Witcher right now. We're just playing it for a couple days. Come on, Geralt. Come on. What do we have here besides weak sauce, insectoid oil? We upgrade any of those? Cursed oil. Not gonna use that here. Forgot. Did kill the Archgriffin. We can make the Archgriffin decoction. I don't know that this will help here, but 5% vitality goes down until it's down to the end. A strong attack. So if you have something that is so many levels above you that you're not doing any damage to it, just a tiny bit, then the Archgriffin decoction will take 5% chunks off with strong attacks until you get down near the end. The last, seemed like the last 20% or so. Unless it was scaling down and it was taking 5% of what's remaining, but it seemed to stop, just stop at some point. It wasn't doing any additional damage. But now that we're in here, we're 10 levels under too. It's tempting. Let's try that Archgriffin decoction. Might just work. We'll go in for strong attacks. Bottom. Any stamina is available. Strong attacks consume all of it and reduce the struck foe's vitality by 5% after their normal damage is calculated. Shouldn't have to use it in a situation like this, but I'm hurting. I'm hurting already. We could be here for a while. I don't plan on us being here for the next hour or two. You know how it goes, and we might be. Hey, Sage, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. If you're out there, consider dropping in to say hi in chat. Let us know if you are, in fact, out there. I wish my Igni were better. Now, you can't see it, but that will take 5%. Let's just stay on Quen. Let's forget the Igni. Let's try not to take any damage without Quen, not take any hits. I can't keep track of which one's which. And they're gonna keep doing that, so I need to be a little more careful about when I apply Quen, or they're gonna take full advantage. I wonder if it strikes 2, if that actually takes 5% off of each. If the same strong attack makes contact. Again, if the UI comes on, it's usually not intentional. Although I will check things occasionally. I try not to in the middle of fights. I'll look for signposts and... I wish I could build up adrenaline. And I do have some swallow. I do have honey, but... Oh. And our food is set to last 20 minutes with the gourmet that we've got set up right now. What have I done? I got us into a fight with 2 Indraga warriors at 10 levels over our head. You like how they designed the spiders in the DLC? Yeah, the spiders were great. Creepy as hell. Their AI is actually pretty good. What have I done? Besides bombs. Any other thoughts? Besides just duking it out till it's done. Now we have this part of the friendly HUD mod, which lets us make the HUD disappear but still see that compass that they added in Witcher Sense mode. Also has cool options like this. I haven't assigned anything to any of those slots, but they auto-filled them, and it's pretty cool that that's all there. Guys. Oh, bad roll. Bad. 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 Why does it have to be 2? Why couldn't it be 1? Why couldn't it be 1? You hate the carnivore plants way more. They make you salty. These make me salty. This is gonna make me salty. The plants, I would take... If there were 3 of those plants in this room right now, I would trade them for these 2 Indragas. Like that. Just have to trap them. Are you talking about the spiders?
Damn, you're ugly.
Oh, man. Centipedes. Okay, yeah. Ugh, those long tails. One of these is really not so bad. It's almost fun trying to evade those awesome attacks. Two of them is mean. Of course, it would help if we were at their level.
How you like that silver?
Hi, Gerald. Ard works well on Andregas, right? Let's check the bestiary and thank you. I'll try to be adaptable and less stubborn. Let's see what bestiary says about that. Well, we could resist their poison, yes, but I don't know that the poison does much of a problem as the straight damage when they hit. Insectoid oil. Doesn't say, but let's try it. How do they not hit each other with their tails? How in Dark Souls do you pass right through someone's flaming balls and then continue to strike them repeatedly? They get lots of invincibility frames, I guess. Mega Factor, Ryan Kolhanik, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follows. If you're out there, consider dropping in, saying hi. Let us know that you are, in fact, out there. If I can knock them down, I doubt I'll get a finisher. They're 10 levels above us, but okay, it might help. Especially if I can get them both with an Ard and then manage a couple attacks. Now, assuming I have a little bit of stamina, that's 5% each time, so 18 hits, and we should be close. This is gonna take a while if we try and do the... I didn't even pop the Archgriffin decoction after that first time. I didn't take it and save, so... Alright, forget that. We did pick up Whirl. I know you said, Void, that you don't use any of the spin it to win it. I was terrible with Whirl. Had Whirl for a long time, and I never used it much. It's in light attacks. You were talking about strong attacks, but still... Whirl is literally spin it to win it, assuming you don't get yourself killed, which still happens really easily. It drains a lot of stamina, and it might be worth doing anyways. Okay, that didn't work very well. Girl's gonna die of poison. Golden Oriole, we could take. We're not taking other things. If we're not taking other things, we could take Golden Oriole, try to resist that extra poison damage. Still don't think it's as bad as everything else we're dealing with. Blacky Dogs, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Golden Oriole. We have a better version of it, base version of it. Immunity to poisons, it's all the same. Immunity to poisons neutralizes the effect of poisons already in the bloodstream. Gwen free playthrough or riot. I've been trying as much as possible this playthrough. I've been avoiding it. You know what I just got us into? We're level 18. These Andraga warriors are level 28. And, they're making me a very unhappy camper right now. I do have a hard save outside. If we wanted to get out of here, I just do. If we wanted to get out of here, we still could. back out of the fight. We just might be here for the rest of the stream and the beginning of the next one. That's all. No big deal, right? I'd love it if it was just one of these, though. I don't know how much the poison was really contributing. It killed us that last time while we were watching, but we only had a sliver of health. Defensive as possible until we're live again. Boots the last 20 minutes. We can make sure that it's still going, but Geralt should pretty much always have food going anymore. It's just slow. You can see it there. Now he's almost dead again. Looks like the golden oriole may have worn off. No, I saw for a second a little bit of poison cloud around him. It didn't stick. Let's see, it's still on him, but maybe the golden oriole prevents it from sticking. We do still have swallow, but our toxicity will go up if we take kind of not attacking from the front like that. Man. Greedy. Hey there, Melga. What's up? It's his only real sign use. I do. Boy, that could have been fun. The Ard shield, the bubble, combined with the freeze mutation on it. Never tried that. Let's play with decoction possibilities for a minute here. I don't use them often, as you know. Very rare, so I don't know most of them. Consuming stamina regenerates vitality. Maybe. No. With each foe killed, vitality is increased. That won't help us here. Taking damage raises damage resistance up to an upper limit for the remainder of the fight. Wonder what the upper limit is. Anyone know? On the Griffin decoction. We did, Melga. Finished Tomb Raider. Did the Croft Manor DLC, as well as the Baba Yaga. Portion of the damage dealt by enemies is reflected back on the attacker. Risky. Whenever a single hit drains more than a third of vitality, a Quen shield is activated which protects against the next attack. Wraith decoction. That doesn't even sound familiar. An auto Quen when you take more than a third of your bar in vitality damage. Sounds useful. It'll just squeeze in for toxicity. We won't really be able to take any swallows. There's that Arch Griffin. Let's try Wraith. Maybe try it a few times. No. Thunderbolt, we could also, instead of taking a decoction, take something like Thunderbolt, Just increase our attack power. Ekamara decoction is the best. Let me, I might have had that in Melga. Let me take a look. Yeah, I think it was at the top. No. And, don't have an Ekamara decoction. What does the Ekamara decoction do? Damage dealt to foes regenerates vitality. You're right, that would be awesome. Are we lacking? Kill an Ekamara. We're 5 until we get something, and Mandrake Root. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I would like. Can I has? Geralt. Really, these things demoralize me and intimidate me very effectively. There aren't too many enemies in the game that do it like these Entregas do. We had a good fight earlier with a few that were out in the wild, but they weren't 10 levels on us, I don't think. Also, I had a lot of space to play with, and they didn't exactly gang up on me like that. They cut right through, but it did apply a Quen shield. That's awesome. So that worked. But I have to be able to survive a hit in order for that Quen shield to be applied. There we go again, Quen shield. They are definitely doing enough damage to trigger that repeatedly. No! On your ass, Geralt. And I think that save still has Golden Oriole applied. So we're getting some resistance. It's also one that heals you whenever you use anything that requires stamina. I do have that one. We passed it looking at them. We can try that too. Let's keep trying this one for a minute. Didn't save with it on, did I? Here, I might have. Yeah. Oh, it auto-saved. I have a quick save, but it keeps auto-saving. Must auto-save. Get that toxicity there. What do we have applied? Can't mouse over that. Tell what it is. Oil, Golden Oriole, and... yeah. I don't think I quick saved. I think it must have auto-saved after taking that. Anyways, I wanted to play with it a few times. Let's do it. It's a very dark and dingy place for a fight that goes on for a while. Those extra Quen. Nice, but not enough. It looked like he died with the ring from Quen around him, but it was 2 hits. Hey, Lanny Jack. I didn't realize the finesse in combat. It looks like dancing. My playthrough was button mashing. Lanny, you nailed it, and that's why I do like Witcher combat, because I have heard from plenty of people who don't, but I love it, and it's because it's like dancing. You take up the difficulty enough that you really can't take hits, then you have to dance. It's the only way to survive. It's beautiful when it works. This is not the best place for demonstrating that, in my opinion, because I hate these frickin' things. And they're making me greedy and salty and... And I'm being really sloppy and I regret everything! Oh! Geralt didn't bring his dancing shoes to this cave. He did, but they're blood-soaked. Slipperies. Hung them out to dry. I think one of them would stay in... No, that was a fantasy. I think one of them would stay in the back. Let me fight his pal. I think the one on the right. I'm gonna try and stay on one target, but it's really hard because they're identical. Oh, what was that? Geralt, get out of there. That one. Like playing this shell game. Very deadly shell game. The one that just jumped. The one that's right up on me. One on the left. One on the left. One on the right. One that's right up on me. One on the left. One on the right. One on the left. Shit! The one in the back? Maybe? Oh! No. No. On the right. The jumper. Shit. You. The one that just hit me. The one who's jumping. On the left. In the back. Shit. One on the left, maybe. He just jumped. One in the back. Keep taking him from the front, that's not good. They're backing me up. No! No! The one who just jumped. One who just jumped again. left. One in the back? Damn! Oh, double down. One on the right. One in front. One who just jumped, I think. Damn! One on the left. Never said I was good at the shell game. Oh! Key is to not tap the parry. Press and hold block at the right time. I'm actually not. I haven't been blocking or trying to parry. Don't usually try to parry monsters. I know there are some that you can, but how many levels are they above you? 11. Yeah. Yeah. Mostly parry humans and small monsters, though. Can you parry in Dregas? Don't tap parry, just press and hold block at the right time. Maybe I should try blocking. Do you think? You try. Oh, but man, we were applying good damage there. Lasted a while there. You can see they're gonna be around. The Archgriffin decoction might not be crazy, but the extra for the 5% chunks it takes off, but I like this. You got oil on? Yeah, but I probably should have reapplied it partway through. We've got insectoid oil on. Plain insectoid oil. Are they vulnerable to anything? Burning, poison, bleeding. Yeah, Manny, I've got food on. Food, because I have the gourmet skill, it lasts 20 minutes, so food is just constantly ticking, but it's small. Can you use Axia on these? It, again, not in the bestiary, but that doesn't mean it wouldn't do something. Just because it's not a magic bullet doesn't mean it wouldn't do something. We could go for 5% burning, but let's put the bleed in there. I don't know if they bleed. And let's put the 3% burning in there, and we can always replace those later. Toxicity's high. We probably shouldn't try taking Thunderbolt, but attack power just doesn't last that long. 30 seconds. Oh yeah, insectoid oil does help, but it's only 10%. We don't have the upgraded versions where we could take a nice bite out of one thing. Weapon's not in disrepair. There's 25% attack power versus insectoids. I thought it was 10. It's enhanced insectoid oil. Can you wear the armor for a set bonus, or is this a cool shirtless run? It is a cool shirtless run, yeah. It's not really for the extra challenge of it, but at this point, it's how we roll here. Armor for a set bonus, it would have to be Grandmaster before we get the set bonuses. If we look at it, it might actually say on one of the pieces, items must be upgraded to Grandmaster level to unlock bonuses. So we're not going to get those bonuses anytime soon. We're level 18, we just got enhanced Griffin gear. Ain't nobody got time to put shirt on. We're still up here, we can still meditate. Let's save that. We could always take white honey, meditate, clear all that, do a different setup of decoctions, and we can do this. I bet you one of them was getting close. One of them was getting close. We've got golden oil, insectoid oil, and a decoction that applies when if more than a third of vitality is taken in a hit. And it would be much better if I could focus on one of them. Not just like, it would be nicer, but if I could stay with one of them and apply all the damage to one of them until it's dead. Hey! Hey! Magic is happening. It may not be a big chance, but if it's proccing already, it's gonna help. Hey, Miss Misery, welcome. How art thou? Things at the office getting any more reasonable? It's a silly question. People say there are no stupid questions. I think that was a stupid question. Of course, things aren't getting more reasonable at your place of work. So all that's saved. We got all that saved. If we want to change up, we're going to have to use white honey. Misery. No, just complaining less. Well, good for you. I do need to remember to take food. I don't think I ate food in the save. We might have had food that wore off a while before we came into this cave, and I wasn't paying attention to which one I was fighting again. Jay's favorite 2 words. Bombs. Favorite 2 words. I could throw all the bombs I have at them. Do you want to? They're bad bombs. They're terrible bombs. Terrible bombs. No, Geralt. What do we have? Anything? Cloud of gas that explodes, silver splinters, no. Fiery explosion, dancing star, burning, 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 freeze. Grapnel, fire damage, enhanced, regular grape shot, good as any bomb I've got. Not good, but his head is hard. So we got oil. What was it? I wanted to make sure I was eating food before and putting it in the save so we don't have to mess with that. Didn't even have full health in the save. That's great. Every little bit helps. Okay, we're saving like that. We're going back in. Explodey bombs for living things. Super effective. My bombs suck, okay? Now my sword's not so bad. On a good day, I can even dance. Oh! I wanted that Quen back. I needed that Quen. It's amazing how, while burning, it's still doing its primary attacks. I like those extra Quens, though. Oh! It's the one who just jumped, isn't it? One I've been working on. Ah! Working on me. Is the raid bomb. What are we talking about here? Jackski and Mafarak. Thank you for the follows. Welcome aboard. That one has never failed me so far. What's that? Oh, the raid bomb. Insect spray. I'll go get mine. That's what we're lacking. That's what we're lacking. So we can run a little over our end time, which is supposed to be in 15 minutes, but that doesn't guarantee we're gonna wrap this tonight. When we get back at this on Thursday, I'll save the question, but I was gonna ask, we can ponder it, whether we should start with this or load outside the cave, go do something else for a couple levels before we come back to this. I don't mind being here until it's done, but if it's not done today, we might start Thursday and spend some quality time here until it is. What do you think? just jumped. One on the left. Just jumped. Oh, shit. Never give up. Never surrender. Let's see, Max. In this game, we've had fights that have gone 4+ hours. What are our records? But we've had plenty that have gone 4+ hours. Hey, Koala, what's up? Koala, hi! But I'm not fighting very well right now. I've had a few good moments, but overall, I'm walking into them. As I've said, I'm bad with Intrigas. They've had my number for years now. I don't have theirs. Geralt's so dead. You're dead, Geralt. You're dead. No! Can't have Geralt dying because his shirt was binding. No, we can't have that. Sonabanya, hey yo, friends. Hey yo. Welcome, welcome. Just being such a Geralt right now. Yeah, well. Look at that face. Does my face get like that when I drink too much beer?
Damn, you're ugly.
You're a damn nuisance. Oh, we've also been at it for 6 hours, so not this fight, but been here for 6 hours. Get a little faded. That walking right into their face, I need to stop doing that. It's the same thing. Occasionally I can land a hit without getting hit, but it's not a safe attack. And I shouldn't be doing it. I just wasted a Quen. I got one applied by the decoction, and then hit it. I think this is a job for Vesemir. Take that hat off. That would be great, Lanny. That would be great if we had the Hideo Kojima DLC. We'll just set the clock on the computer forward a couple 100 years. We'll have a right proper bug zapper. Turn it back on. Be great if I could get one of them to come over here, which sort of works at first, but the other one's coming. Just so... And the armor, even if I wore a chest piece, and we've had this discussion for 2 years now, it would help. There's no question, it's quantifiable. It would help. It wouldn't change the basic fact that they're 10 levels above, and they can kill me in 1 or 2 hits if I don't have Gwen up. And the armor will make a fractional change to that equation. So it's not, you know, we do what we do. We have fun with shirtless girls, and it takes longer, but it's all pretty damn near the same. Oh, but I'm just, you know what? You know what my morale breaker is? Gwen busting right after you use it over and over again. Using it at an inopportune moment and getting tagged when you know better. When you know better. The one in the back. He still had a couple little ashes around him. Oh! The more offensive I can be, normally, the more offensive I can be, the more adrenaline I'm building up quickly, and it really lets me lay into some enemies a lot harder than I can if I don't have that adrenaline. And since I can't keep up, if I can't press the attack, I can't build up the adrenaline very quickly. I take the bait every time. On the back. Which is now the one in the front. Ah! Those jumps are very avoidable. So I should have avoided it. On the left. The one on in the back. Oh, wasted. Oh! Not good. Where am I? Corners suck. Oh, you can listen to the Scale Like a Battle theme for hours. Guess what? You get to! You wonder how much their health is really moving. Even 4 or 5 levels above you can take a good bit to really hurt. I keep forgetting to reapply insectoid oil. That's one. It's not going to make a world of difference. Renadar. Leon. Thank you for the follows. Welcome. Getting salty, so I charged in there. It's not that I think a Leroy Jenkins is gonna help. Just want these things to die. Is that too much to ask? I think the threshold was 7 levels above for the mobs to get a huge HP and damage buff unless they changed it. You're talking about the red skulls. We'd have to go turn on a whole bunch of UI elements. Even if I toggle it on, we're not seeing their hit points. But if they're approximately the level of the quest, which they usually are, and they're 10 or 11 above, they're definitely red skulls. They're definitely getting that boost. I'm okay with that, but I have low survivability right here with 2 of them on me. Get a few levels and come back. We can. The cave is actually blocked, but I did drop a hard save outside. That's where we might start on Thursday. In fact, I think that would be reasonable. Let's do this for a little more, but if this doesn't happen tonight, then when we start on Thursday, we're going to start outside on the road and maybe try to get a couple levels. Maybe be inside that 10 window. What cave is this where it gets blocked? Skellige's Most Wanted. You're checking out a wagon in the road, and a huge boulder gets pushed down, almost crushes you, and you go following some tracks. Bombs of fire, bombs of ice, insectoid oils. We've got the oil. It's in the save. The oil's on. The oil's on. We just got to keep applying it. The oil is on. Even added some runes. Oh, it was one of the DLC quests, wasn't it? I forgot it was DLC. I know, Melga, but you know what? This is my sticking point. Everybody has their particular challenges, and in Drega's enclosed spaces, oh man. There are some things I could take that are 10 levels above me, like many of the flying creatures. We went after the 24 Arch Griffin at 8 and it didn't happen. Okay, that was pushing it this time. We still went after it when it had close to 10 levels on us. I usually like doing that. But in Drega's, oh man. Evil things. Nasty evil things. Give me a Cyclops. Give me a giant. Give me a troll. Give me an elemental. That's the kind of Quen break that makes me really salty. The ones where you just applied it and then it's gone and you know you wasted an entire attack cycle or more. Oh! Hey there, Joseph. What's that, Smitty? Just Smitty, Dark Souls or something? Or were you asking about this? You are dead. Close. It's just the Witcher. Elga having a moment. I want these things dead now!
Not good.
Yes, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. So, just a reminder, we'll be back at this on Thursday. There's no stream tomorrow. No, I don't want to be in this corner. I don't want to be in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. We'll be back at this on Thursday, and we'll probably load from outside the cave, and I will be humbled and bitter, and life will go on, and we will come back here when we aren't at quite the same disadvantage, because I ain't putting the shirt on. I'd rather get a few levels and eat my humble pie and all that good stuff. Did you have some fun today? I hope you all had fun today. I had a lot of fun today. Had a couple good runs in here. I think at least once, maybe twice, I got one of these near death. Oh, I don't know which one. Maybe we didn't. This decoction I've never used before. It's an interesting discovery in its own right. A decoction that puts up a basic Quen shield when you take actual health damage more than a third of your bar. Notice how I'm falling for the same attacks over and over again, not just walking into them, trying to attack them head on and taking a hit then, but some of their tail attacks where it's a 1-2 swipe. I haven't really been using my Dark Souls skills here. I haven't been learning all their patterns, which are not that complex. They don't have that many. As said, these guys intimidate me. They disorient me. Climb on that ledge and shoot him with a crossbow. Geralt cannot climb during combat, and they don't spawn until you're down here, or else that would work, and I would do it. I would probably do it. Oh, man. It was an epic battle. Should be allowed to mark one of them with a bucket of color or your sword or something. It would be neat. Not unthinkable that there could be some way to... Besides, you'd be cutting them up. You would know as soon as you put a slash across one of their heads. All right. Can you take one more? It would probably take like 6,900 bolts. It might. It might. Here, before we jump back in, let me see where we're going to end up. See who's streaming on Twitch. We're going to drop in on someone in a few minutes. Someone in our Entropic family, hopefully. I hope you could show them some love. Consider dropping a follow. We'll see who's still going in a few minutes, but I see a couple people right now. You heard of Mass Effect? Welcome to Masochist. The decoction puts up the shield. Can you use other signs with it? Yes. No restrictions on signs. The decoction is why Geralt looks so awesome. The decoction is putting up a Quen shield when he takes more than a third of actual vitality damage. So if I have a shield up, it won't trigger. It won't be wasted. But if my shield goes down and then I take health damage enough, then you get a free Quen. So that took my Quen down. I took some damage there, and now I got a free shield. Sounds nice, right? Well, I don't want to take the damage in the first place. I want these things to die, be dead. Die, and I just, see, I took a third damage again. The Quen shield got put up by the decoction, and on instinct, I fired it off one more time, wasting all the stamina I had or adrenaline. And I really can't build up very effectively in this fight. If I could just press the attack some more. But it seems like their swipes, and we could put the UI up and look, but their swipes are probably doing half a health bar damage, and the food is just ticking really slowly. I'll ponder this tomorrow. We'll either come back full masochist and get this done and maybe try some other combinations. We'll back off a little bit and we'll come back. We've got a lot to do. We've got lots of other things we could do. We've got the Oxenfurt Drunk. That's 8 levels above us. Lord of the Wood, 25. Is that a Leshen? Is Lord of the Wood a Leshen? I'm not saying we should go after the creature from Oxenfurt Forest right now. But, I mean, we've got plenty of nice fights ahead of us. It doesn't have to be this one right now. It doesn't have to be 2 warriors in the dark. Oxenfurt Drunk is one of the top 3 contracts. I'll give you that. Also, Hearts of Stone is level 32 at its start. So maybe when we get to mid-20s, we could start Hearts of Stone. Check in with our buddy Von Everett. Oh, I did it again! Damn, wasted all that stamina, all that juicy, juicy stamina! I might have switched them too. Maybe we can try the other decoction that returns vitality when you use stamina. Let's try it once or twice right now. Let's try it once or twice right now. Gotta use white honey, clear what we've got going, meditate. On the bar. Shit. No, cleared. Golden Oriole. With each foe killed, I think we had it. Portion of damage reflected back. Did have it, didn't we? It was right at the top. I started with number 2. Kill me now. Okay. Kidna decoction. We're at 90%. First one, the blue one. Thank you. Use Igni to burn them. Did they stop attacking for a couple of seconds? Yes, but because my survivability is so low, and I am taking hits, and I'm not good enough at avoiding their attacks to avoid taking hits, Quen is the only thing keeping me alive. If I have to use Igni to burn them, it's in place of the Quen I need to survive. I'd love to burn them more. We've got some on our blade that will do just a little bit. Holy Power and Baby Girl, thank you for the follows. Welcome aboard. Try this. Geralt, you look awful. Did I say awful? I meant awesome. But I won't. Oh, but I won't be getting those free Quens anymore. Oh man. Oh, he just straight died. He died out of fear. Geralt has seen some better days. Oh, man. We might be getting vitality back from doing damage, but we're not doing a lot of damage. It's hard to sustain damage here. Oh, yeah, all right, fine. We're fucking boxing now. That's what we're up to. All right, Geralt. Show him. Come on, Haymaker. No, come on, Haymaker. Come on, Haymaker. Oh, man, we were almost doing better there for a minute than we were with the swords. Ah, heck, I'm off too. Twixor, good night. Good night. I think I will wish everyone good night. We should probably, yeah, go for it, Melga. Come on, we've got hundreds and hundreds of hours. If you have a secret, lay it on me, Melga. When your sword fails you, you whip out the fisticuffs. Geralt the pugilist. How early can you actually get to the Hearts of Stone guy who sells you the rune and glyph words? I think we already can. It's a high-level quest, but it's already in our journal. I don't know. Good question. Ponder that question on Thursday. Freeze them, then punch them. Hey, it sounds beautiful. Talk about it on Thursday. There's not going to be a stream tomorrow, but there will be a stream on Thursday. Let's see. Yeoman Chambers is playing some Mass Effect 3 Insanity Infiltrator. We're going to be playing Mass Effect 3 starting Friday. Everybody, have a great night. I had a very good time today. Had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I will see you all on Thursday. Thank you for the follows. Everyone new, welcome aboard the Starship Chaos. I hope you'll join us for many more adventures. Good night. Good night. S7, Chronic, Misbehave, Wombat, Kimberly, Void. Glad you could join us, Void. Koala, Lanny Jack, Twixor, Melga, and everyone out there lurking and loving and all the good things you do. I'll see you all on the flip side. That'll be Thursday. I'll put the link in chat, but let's drop in on Yeoman Chambers. You won't hear her speaking. She's a deaf gamer, but she is kick-ass. Not just at Mass Effect, but particularly at Mass Effect. This is kind of her thing. So we'll drop in there. She's really good. Check it out. Consider dropping a follow over there. Show her some J-Love, and I will see you all on Thursday. Good night.